This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
A shot by Dunn, no good. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands, Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Pass to Brooks. Over to the left wing. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Over Henderson. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And here's Dunn, defended by Thompson. Off the outside. Here's Henderson. Uses the glass to drop it in. Henderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
To the paint. Here's Brooks. And that comes off the assist by Green.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Avdia. From behind the arc. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Rockets ball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Now here's Green. Pass to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Punishing the rim right there. Sengun.
Now Avdia. Left side Sharp. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Thompson. And here's Green from the arc. Unable to get that one. Portland trailing here. Pass to Henderson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Over to the wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better. Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
The Rockets pull it in.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Pass to Green. It's stolen by Henderson. Down low. Here's Avdia. Outside Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets trail. Pass to Siakam. Out to Thompson. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
On the floor for the Rockets.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Timeout.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So both teams making some changes here. Now Portland with it. Simons, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Green. With the crossover. Denied. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Abdia. Here's Walker. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Sharp. Out to Simons. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Eason can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
Now here's Walker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Second free throw, no good. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Now here's Sharp. No made baskets yet. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh,
yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh! Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo. What a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Shepard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And Ayton with the stuff.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Out left to the wing. With the drive. Shepard, that's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now Sharp. Yet to see a basket. Off the outside. Back to Sharp. Fires from 14. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
Blazers trail by 6. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Three-pointer, Beal. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Simons. Smith with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Shepard. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The 3, Smith. With the clock winding down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Shepard. Johnson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Blazers trail by 10. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Marshall. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Back to Green. Green takes it to the rack.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
The drive by Henderson. Missed inside. The Rockets lead by 11. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Here's Henderson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Green going right at the rim. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Dunn. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Houston ball.
On defense, the Trailblazers. A 12-point game. And here's Siakam for three. Hits a three-pointer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Henderson misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Siakam looking it over. Clock at 6. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Henderson drives in. Beal from outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Siakam. The steal. And here's Henderson. 6 points for him. And down it goes. 2 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So both teams changing it up here.
For your Blazer dancer.
And Houston has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. McConnell outside. Walker for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson right side. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Here's Marshall. To the middle. Henderson misses.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Klingon. Banked it in off the glass. Klingon's got his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Jackson.
Blazers foul. Done. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Johnson. McConnell outside. Another three from Houston.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Simons outside. .44 seconds left to play in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Marshall. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
Henderson hits them both. 20 seconds left in the second. McConnell outside. Smith right side. Outside Walker. Back to Smith. 4-3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Houston up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So it's the Rockets now. On the attack, Green. Siakam for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Shots good by Henderson.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Thompson with it. Now Sharp defending. Pass to Green. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Green. And here's Siakam. Green with the ball. Defended by Dunn. Just 3 to shoot. From the arc. And it's Green missing. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Sharp. He can't hit that time. Houston leading by 16. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Ali. Dunn outside. Puts up a three. Hits the trifecta. Dunn's got 5 points. That's tipped. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Clingan's shot is off. And Houston has possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Henderson. 13 points in the game. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
And what a night for Scoot Henderson. I mean, he's been torching them. Scoot's physical gifts have been too much to handle.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. The Rockets lead by 11. Pass to Eason. Smith outside. To the left side wing. Eason with the ball. They still need this. On target from range. 7 points in the game.
Solid pass there from Smith Jr. You can see his court awareness improving over time.
Henderson for three. The shot no good. Here's Shepard. Jackson on the wing. Brooks outside. Pass to Shepard. Smith with it. Just 4 to shoot. Thibault with it. He's picked up by Eason. Avdia attacking. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Brooks. Guarded by Sharp. Three-pointer off the mark. Blazers trail by 12. Pass to Thibault. Avdia outside. Outside Sharp. 5 to shoot. Back to Avdia. Now here's Ayton. Shoots over Eason. Brooks with the rebound. Pass to Eason. All sorts of time. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Ayton. He gets it in there.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Houston leading by 10. It's stolen by Henderson. Here's Sharp. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Stolen by Sharp. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And the Rockets making a change here.
Number 4, Jalen Green.
Outside Sharp. Into the lane. Oh, powered down with both hands.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Outside, Green. Look at Green showing off his range.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Keep it going.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Everybody, let's hear it for you.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Marshall. Fires, high post. Count it, good. Marshall's got his second bucket on the night.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
The three, Smith. And Houston, another three.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Ayton inside. That shot is off. Good D by Şengün.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Shepard. He has 6. Thompson left side. Shot clock at 6. Smith no good. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 14. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Pass to Şengün. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Simons to halt the run. He can't get it to go.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Smith outside to the inside. Outside Thibault. Pass to Marshall. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Smith. He's covered by Simons. Now Aiden. Pass to Marshall. And the basket is good. Aiden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Houston up by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Blazers trail by 12. Now here's Simons. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 15. Here's Marshall. Back to Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
First one falls for him.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Down low. Here's Johnson. Crafty move. Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. Over Green. Here's Klingon. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Green. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. Johnson for 3. Simons with a rebound. Blazers trail by 11. Pass to Dunn. Back to Simons. Here's Marshall. Four on the clock. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Rockets lead by 11. To the paint. Dunn with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Inside. himself to pass. Done with it. There's a screen by Marshall. There's Simons with a three. Rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yep, that one goes. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Left side, Green. Right wing. Pass to Brooks. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Henderson. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And he dunks it down.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Here's Green. And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 11. To the middle. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 5 points in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Back to Green. On the wing, Brooks. Siakam the screen. No one near him. Portland grabs the miss.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Houston leading by 9. On the wing, Green. Brooks from outside. The Rockets again can't hit. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Rocket substitution, number 15.
Henderson, right side. Off the outside. Shot clock at 5. 3, and there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's Shepard. Siakam outside. Pass to Eason. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Now Henderson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Henderson hits them both. Houston leading by 9. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Shepherd. He takes it in. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, Siakam's got a great head on his shoulders. They'd be smart to use him in that set as much as possible.
Off the outside. Up again. Pass to Sharp. Here's the teardrop. And the shot goes. Here's Johnson. A minute 37 left in the fourth. Here's Shepherd. Siakam outside. Pass to Shepherd. Landale with a screen. And here's Eason. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
For 3.
Eason's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
A big key tonight, second chance points.
Yeah, B.A., they really hit the offensive glass. They won the battles for loose balls, giving them plenty of extra opportunities.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jabari Smith.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Pass to Henderson. "27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
The line for the Rockets. Johnson. Taking 2.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up by 9.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Pass to Beal. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Landale. And so the Rockets take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about